So cute. There's that fiend. Alrighty guys, the first trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu has finally dropped. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is not my most anticipated, thing coming out, because it is a movie based on a character that we've seen on TV, which almost feels like this is like a made-for-TV movie, in my opinion. But, Star Wars for me has been a good run. Andor made me kind of fall in love with the Star Wars genre again. I absolutely adored Andor. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. And, seeing that this and Ahsoka Season 2 are the next projects coming up, both under, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. We'll see what's going on here. Let's see what type of story they got. I don't know. I really thought the story of the Mandalorian Grogu kind of ended in Season 3, even if that was a kind of underwhelming season. But we'll go check it out. Make sure you press that like button, guys. Subscribe, comment, helps out our channel so much. And let's watch the official trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Here we go. Alright. Got a beach. Oh, I got the Razor Crest back. Babu Frick. Oh, Ripley. So cute. There's that fiend. Oh. A lot of practicality in here. Oh, is that Zeb?
Impressive.
Jabba? Oh, wow. Adats. Wow. Okay. Looks. Hey. I like that title card. Forged for IMAX. Whoa.
Good shot, baby.
Okay. Alright guys, let's talk about that official trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Listen, it looks fun. It looks fun, but I'm still not super excited for it. I'll tell you why. First off, it is based on a TV show, which this kind of just feels like, an extra episode of the Mandalorian that should have been put on Disney Plus. I'm not seeing a reason for the story. Like, why are we doing it? Because we just want to get money off that Baby Yoda and Grogu because it sells merchandise, or is there actually a compelling story? We see, I believe it's not Jabba the Hutt, but Jabba the Hutt's son, played by Jeremy Allen White, which is really surprising. Of all the people they wanted Jeremy Allen White to play in a Star Wars universe, they're like, let's get him to play a CGI character. I'm like, okay, I guess. We did see a little bit of Zeb in there, which, Zeb, a little Rebels in there. And there's stuff to be excited about. But, let's see. The last Star Wars movie to come out was in 2019, and we all know what that movie was. The Rise of Skywalker. It has been, by the time this comes out, it would probably be about 5 years since we got a Star Wars movie. I'm still baffled by the decisions they've made over at Lucasfilm, with the projects they've had. For me, I'm really not considering this a movie. I'm considering, an extension of the TV show, which to me it's kind of like a TV movie they want to put in theaters because it says Star Wars on it. And just remember, guys, Season 3 was really underwhelming for The Mandalorian and Grogu. It was very underwhelming. And I think there's some cool stuff in here. You got the Mandalorian and Grogu kicking ass. It's just a story like, ooh, here's the first look of the movie. We don't really need any dialogue and stuff. We see Mando kicking ass. We see a little Zeb. See a little bit of Ripley, aka Sigourney Weaver, in there. Kind of talking. Had a little line in there. See some AT-ATs, some stormtroopers. That's all we kind of need. Listen, Will I think this movie will not be successful? No, I honestly think this will be maybe a close to $1 billion movie because it's Star Wars, guys. It's Star Wars. Listen, there's two things I have learned in this business, in the movie business. You never doubt James Cameron, and you never doubt the name of a big property. You know, look at Demon Slayer right now. Demon Slayer is a global phenomenon. It was already a global phenomenon before the movie came out. And people were like, I don't understand why this making no money. It's like, because people like the name, people like the property. Like, people already know the characters, the Mandalorian and Grogu. They're going to go sit back, buy their tickets, get their popcorn, soda, and candy, and sit back for maybe 2 hours and watch just an adventure of these two characters because they love them so much. Am I personally excited for it? Not really. I'd rather than do other Star Wars stuff because we've already seen, like, basically free movies in itself and free seasons of these two characters. But we'll see what happens. Make sure you press that like button, guys. Subscribe, comment, do all that. Share your excitement or maybe your dismay for the Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.